New Orleans, Louisiana is world-renowned and known for their distinctive music, celebrations like the Mardi Gras, Bourbon Street, and don't forget those good Creole eats. But they're also a leading city in America for murder. On April 14, 2024, it started as a regular Sunday, a day for friends and families to gather for church and afternoon celebrations and have a good old time. Shortly before midnight, a crowd of people gathered at the 800 block of South Peter Street in the city's warehouse district near Republic NOLA nightclub when gunshots erupted, injuring 11 and murdering 24-year-old Jezreel Poleate. And her story deserves to be written and told. Welcome to Crime She Wrote. Jezreel Poleate was a beautiful young woman who was loved by her family and everyone who knew her. She was a native of New Orleans, Louisiana, and loved all things fashion, hair, makeup, and she took pride in slaying the girls. Her parents described her as a young woman full of life, friendly, loving, happy, and she was looking forward to her future. Her mother Sharon said that on Sunday night, Jezreel came home from the French Quarter around 10:30 p.m. But later that night, Jezreel planned to meet her friends who were already inside Republic NOLA. Her mother says she was running a little late, standing in line to get inside when the unthinkable happened.
Tonight, the family of the woman who was killed in a mass shooting says they're still trying to process the last 22 hours of their lives.
The family tells WDSU 24-year-old Jezreel Poleate was just going out to have fun when someone opened fire and killed her outside of a nightclub.
She had too much life in her. There's no way I ever thought I would lose my child.
The family of 24-year-old Jezreel Poleate holding tight to each other Monday night while trying to process her death.
Shut down. No.
Sunday, Poleate was in line at Republic Bar waiting to get inside when someone started shooting, killing Poleate and injuring 11 others.
It was like a movie when they told us this. You know, when we went out to the crime scene. I didn't know. I've seen this on television.
Yes.
You know, I've seen it in other people's lives. I never imagined it in my life.
No, Lord.
Not with my family.
The family says Jezreel was the only daughter, a former majorette that loved to sing and was a lover of all things makeup.
She be saying, I'm going, Mama, I'm going. But she wants you to say she looks good. She wants you to tell her.
New Orleans Police Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick says this is the first incident at Republic since 2022. She says their focus is on public safety, working to get the city's gun issues under control, and sending a stern warning to criminals.
I'd like to prevent it to begin with. That's really the number one thing, is to prevent the next shooting. But if you do engage in shooting, we are going to find who you are. We are going to put a warrant on you, and we're going to go get you.
NOPD says the violence in New Orleans is down, but for the Poleate family, it just hit their home and hearts.
I thought about walking my daughter down the aisle one day and giving her away to some young man. I gave her away, but it was to God, and I thank God for it.
While they prepare to lay Jezreel to rest, they are holding to their faith.
Lord, we love you. God, we thank you.
And trusting on God to guide them through this time.
We also pray for the perpetrators.
Yes, Lord.
We know that they, may have malice in their heart, but God is able to change that.
Now let's talk about the details of this case. This was a group of friends hanging out like young people do in their early 20s. They're typically trying to have a good time, figure life out, and make plans for the future. Unfortunately, these days, more and more young people are becoming the target of vicious crimes such as this one. Friends of Jezreel told the local authorities she was among the group that was targeted by the shooter outside the club. Of the 11 who were injured, 6 were women and 5 were men, according to the New Orleans Police Department. The news reported that they were standing in line and boom! Life for them took a tragic turn. And this incident will be a part of their lives forever. So as a parent, what can you do? Like most parents, you pray for their safe return home. But unfortunately, we cannot predict the outcome of God's timing. Jezreel and her family deserves justice. No one deserves to have to bury their children in a manner like this. I offer my sincere condolences to the family and friends of Jezreel Poleate. May her soul rest in eternal peace. I am also praying for the victims that are recovering and their families. If you or anyone you know has any information about this tragic, senseless shooting, please contact the New Orleans Police Department. Let me know your thoughts on this story in the comment section below. And before you leave, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Crowd Mob, stay safe out there and always watch your surroundings. And I'll see you in the next video.